Good evening and welcome to Plainfield Red Pride basketball. I'm Jay Baker tonight on AudioSportsOnline.com. Plainfield Quakers tonight will be taking on the Martinsville Artesians. This game coming to you from Plainfield on a rainy Friday night. Both teams have come off of losses. They'll be looking to rebound tonight. Martinsville lost to Columbus North 65-50, and Plainfield lost to Whiteland 52-39 back on November 30th. The series over the last 5 years, Plainfield leads 10-9 in this series. Their last meeting was on December 9th, 2011, and Martinsville won that contest 61-39. Chris Byers, 2-2 in his first year at Martinsville, and Andy Weber, 0-3 in his first year at Plainfield. He has 226, 178 overall in his 19th year. So Andy Weber, a guy that knows how to lead this Red Pride 5. We're just a few minutes away from game time. We'll be announcing our starters, and we'll have the playing of our national anthem, and then we will get this tilt underway. Earlier in the contest, the JV game featured the Artesians. They defeated the Quaker JV squad by a score of 46-39. Just a few minutes away from Red Pride varsity basketball here tonight in Plainfield. This broadcast of Plainfield varsity basketball is brought to you by the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. We'd like to thank our corporate video sponsor, our friends from the Hendricks County Flyer. Special thanks to the Flyer for making these broadcasts possible, as well as their title sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Looking over the Sagarin ratings for both of these squads, Martinsville comes in with an 83.15 rating. They're 43rd overall, 32nd in Class 4A. Plainfield is rated 56.96. They're 293rd overall here nationally and 98th in Class 4A here in the state of Indiana. So Plainfield, uphill struggle. They've got some young players, and all they can really do is help build that experience. Martinsville does have a big team here tonight. A couple of very tall players. In fact, they have two players that come out at 6'3". A couple of, actually make that three 6'3" players. A couple of 6'4" players, and they also feature a 6'5" forward, Keegan Northern, who is a freshman. So Keegan, inexperienced, but brings some height to this Artesian squad. We are approximately 2 minutes, 54 seconds away from tip time here. Crowd coming to life as the Red Pride takes their last few warm-ups, getting ready to tilt against the Artesians. The Artesians and the Quakers here tonight from Plainfield. A nice crowd on hand here, filling up the home side of the Red Pride gym. And a decent contingent on the visitor side as we get ready for tonight's game. About 136 away from our starting lineups as well as the national anthem. Zebras are ready, and this crowd is ready here tonight for Plainfield varsity basketball. Plainfield student section getting ready here tonight. Plenty of class spirit here. Student body ready. Pep band is ready. And the scoreboard is counting down the final seconds here before we announce our starting player lineups here tonight. The Pep Band with the national anthem. Crowd comes to life. We're getting ready for starting lineups. And, of course, this is the Hoosier tradition. Gyms across the state with some varsity basketball. Red Pride tonight taking on the Martinsville Artesians. We'll introduce our Plainfield boys first. Luke Jones, the senior, will start at guard. And I take that back. The Martinsville Artesians introduced first, and now we are ready to introduce our starting five for Plainfield High School. Getting ready to bring out the starting five here. Luke Jones, the senior, will start at guard. Garrett Patton will start at guard here tonight. And at forward will be Max Kurkowski. Tim Bowdy. And we'll round out the top five with John Aldridge. And that is your starting five here tonight for the Quakers, who get themselves ready for this game. We are just moments away from the tip. We talked about the height at the tip will be Troy Spears, who's a 6'3" guard. He'll be tipping against Josh Courtney at 6'4". And this game is underway. Tip is controlled by the Artesians. They bring the ball up first. Passing around the perimeter. Their guard, Noah Davis, down to the left wing. Down in the corner, they kick it back out to the top. No points early in this as he drives the lane, kicks it back out to the top. And a good shot there from Troy Spears, the junior guard. First points of the game. Quakers down, drive, kick it back out to the perimeter. They miss the shot, and the ball will go back to the Artesians. Artesians up early 2-0. The three from outside doesn't go, but the rebound goes long, goes out of bounds. And the ball will be maintained by the Artesians. Good hustle on the play by Garrett Patton, the sophomore. And Patton tried to chase that ball down on the rebound, unable to get it. .3-0 early lead for the Artesians. As they work the ball down left wing, the dribble back up to the top. On the perimeter now, 3-2 zone and a wide open Greg Spina inside, and Spina puts the easy 2 up for the Artesians. Back the other way for the Red Pride, looking for their first points in this game. Back right wing. The zone from the Artesians quickly down, and the shot is up, no good. Garrett Patton on the shot, couldn't get it to drop. 5-0 for the Artesians early in this game, 6:13 in the first quarter. Perimeter left, down to the baseline, wide open in the lane. That was Hunter Stropes. Stropes was fouled on the way in. And Stropes will get an opportunity to add a point to that. First foul of the game will go against Tim Bowdy. Bowdy, the senior, 6'2", 170 pounds. And the Artesians will shoot for the third point. Jay's Tree Farm is located at 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekends and 3 to 5:30 during the week. Jay's Tree Farm is a great place for family outings and tradition and offers fresh, fragrant trees. Well, it's been all Artesians here early on as they send Hunter Stropes to the line, the senior. And Stropes will get an opportunity here to add the 8th point here tonight for the visiting Artesians. Similar color schemes for both teams. Plainfield in their home white tonight. Shot is up, and it is good. An 8-0 deficit here for the Red Pride here early in the game. Still waiting to put up their first point. Pull-up jumper is no good. That was Luke Jones on the shot. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and the Quakers will retain. On the inbound, right underneath the basket, wide open shot. Good shot there from Garrett Patton, so Patton is able to put the first points on the board for the Quakers. Back on the other end, perimeter shot is up, in and out. Rebound comes down to the Quakers. Now they're going to say foul over the top. And they're going to call the foul on Garrett Patton. Now they're saying Josh Courtney. And that is Courtney's first foul. That is 2 team fouls for the Quakers. Inbound from Martinsville, wide open underneath the basket. He ended up missing it, though. That was Noah Davis. And the Red Pride bring it down. Pull-up jumper, no go, and back the other way. Artesians set up on the perimeter, kick it back out, and a wide open long 3 from Greg Spina. And Spina has 5 points, and the Artesians have an 11-2 lead. as Plainfield goes to work on their end of the court. Trying to find some room inside, try to get a player to cut in, try to hit Luke Jones, and Jones no go. Rebound kicks back out to Josh Courtney. Courtney is fouled, and that will be the first one from the Artesians. It's Hunter Strope's first foul, team's first foul. And Courtney. First shot, no good, but second one good for Josh Courtney. Back the other way for the Artesians. Long three, corner pocket. It was good. Troy Spears going back the other way for the Red Pride. Red Pride trail 14-3 with 4:46 left to play here. First period, ball is knocked away, and the Quakers will retain possession. Inbounding near the halfway stripe, Ethan Ferrand. Inbound, Bodie brings the ball up. Bodie backs his man down, has a shot, got fouled. So Bodie will go to the line. And that will be against the Artesians' Spears, his first foul, and that is their team second foul. And Bodie has trouble getting that first shot to drop as well. Bodie's second shot up, in and out. And the Red Pride dry that time around. Another long three. Rebound caroms out. Retained by the Artesians. No rebounding right now from the Red Pride, and another long one. That was Greg Spina with the long ball, and Spina is alive in this three-point column here for the Artesians. Steele on the inbound, coming back the other way. Goes baseline, kicks it back out. Now the steal the other way. Red Pride, and stepped on the line. A good steal on the play from Jake J., the senior guard. Jake J. stepped out of bounds. And the Artesians will inbound. Spina 6'3", he's a big, big, big man. Two-three zone being played by the Quakers. Cross court back. They drive the baseline. The pull-up jumper, no good. And the Artesians will keep the ball. Bodie on the block there. The Artesians working the ball around the perimeter. 3:22 left to go here in the first period. They lead 17-3. Steps in and gets it. Once again, Greg Spina, who's a scoring machine here tonight for the Artesians. Quakers bring it down, looking to put some points up on the board. Pass out of bounds, just off the, just out of reach of Luke Jones, and timeout called. And the Quakers will inbound after this timeout. Creekside Family Dentistry invites you to come and see Dr. Reed Johnson. They're located at 410 West Main Street in Plainfield. Dr. Johnson has 20 years of service and focuses on family, cosmetic, implant dentistry as well. For more information, call them today at 838-6684 or learn more on the web at www.drreedjohnson.com. Well, the Red Pride turned out in force here tonight. Unfortunately, not a lot to cheer for here We knew that the Artesians would be tough. Both of these teams coming off losses last week, hoping to rebound here tonight. And the Red Pride looking just a little bit flat as they trail 19-3. Plainfield inbounds, working around the perimeter. Ball stolen on a bad pass. They tried to get it into Luke Jones. Now ball going back the other way for the Artesians. Artesians up 19-3 here. 2:52 left to go. Spina with another three. And Spina now with 9 points in 3-point division. So Spina on fire for the Artesians, gives them a 22-3 lead. Quakers trying to work it in. Foul. The whistle's going to blow against Noah Davis. And that'll put Jake J on the line. Make that inbound underneath the basket. Long three there by Luke Jones. So Jones with 3 points, ring him up for the Red Pride. Artesians working that perimeter. Long cross-court pass to the always dangerous Spina from the Artesians. The three up, no good. No rebound, though, underneath the basket. And the putback from Spina. 24-6 with 2 minutes left here, first period. Back the other way for the Quakers. Another long ball, corner pocket. Rebound snared by the Artesians. Going back the other way as Plainfield drops back into defense. Long three from Spina. Spina's been deadly, but that one caroms off the rim, out of bounds. And the Red Pride will inbound. Josh Courtney comes in the game along with Colton Jones. As the Quakers go back on offense, their end of the court. Right wing, feeds the ball, wide open. Shot is missed, the rebound follow-up. Good shot there from Josh Courtney, who got the follow-up. As Luke Jones unable to hit on the long three, or make that the pull-up. 10 inside. And then travel on the other side. Break for the Quakers. So Quakers will inbound. We're at the 1 minute mark here in the first period. Plainfield trails 24-8. Ball is blocked inside and back the other way for the Artesians. 49 seconds as the Artesians play for their last shot of this first period. They're up by a score of 24-8 and have dominated this Red Pride squad. And a travel. So a forced error there. Good defense from Colton Jones. And the Quakers will get to inbound. Try and put some points here on the board in this first period. They trail 24-8 with less than 30 seconds. Luke Jones feeds the ball inside. Colton Jones. Actually, they fed it into Josh Courtney. And Courtney was fouled on the way to the basket. John Aldridge will inbound. Quakers trying to get the double digits here in the first period. Long inbound pass finally makes it to Luke Jones. Jones. Deliberate dribble. He's being guarded by Spina. The ball over to Josh Courtney. Courtney now being harassed. Gets the ball off to Kurkowski. Pull-up jumper and can't get it to go. That was Josh Courtney. Long fire and no go at the end of one. The Quakers struggled a little bit in this quarter, and they trail the visiting Martinsville Artesians by a score of 24-8. Plainfield varsity basketball brought to you by the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. So a regroup at the bench for the Quakers. They're going to try and generate some more offense here as we go into the second period. The Artesians were ranked 32nd overall in Class 4A, and Plainfield in a rebuilding year ranked 98th in Class 4A. So not totally unexpected that the Artesians here having their way early on. So Plainfield breaks the huddle. They'll have Colton Jones as well as Luke Jones, and they will inbound on their end of the court. Luke Jones brings it up. Ball off to Max Kurkowski. Kurkowski drives the lane, dishes it out. Long three does not go. Good rebound inside from Kurkowski. Kurkowski loses the handle. Back the other way now for the Artesians. Quick pull up. Ball does not go. Rebound inside. It looks like it'll go off the hands of a couple of Plainfield players. Josh Courtney underneath the basket. And the Artesians will retain possession. Artesians up 24-8 early in the second period. Backs his man down. Travels. That was Troy Spears. It'll be coming back the other way for the Red Pride. Bringing the ball down is Jones. Jones, ball over to Aldridge. They lose the handle, and it's going back the other way. Artesians drive. They can't get the ball to drop. And a good rebound from Courtney. Courtney brings it up, feeds it off to Kurkowski. Kurkowski back out to the top. Nice drive, dish. Good layup. That was Josh Courtney on the layup. And a nice two-point play for the Quakers. Quakers now 24-10, 6:54 here in the second period. The 2-3 zone being employed by the Quakers. And a tough break as Luke Jones came out to cover. And they'll call Jones for the foul. That was against Gannon Myers. Inbound from the Artesians. That is 4 team fouls. Make that 3 team fouls for the Quakers. Artesians will inbound underneath their own basket. Trying to find a man. Long pass, and it is stolen away. Good hustle play there from Garrett Patton. Artesians do grab the errant ball. Ball is up, won't go in. Finally, the follow-through is good. The Quakers bring it up quickly on the other side. The dish, corner shot, and it is good. Jake J., the senior. Nice long ball three, right corner pocket. And the Quakers needed that one. Travel on the steal. Good play there from Tim Bowdy. And a timeout is called. We'd like to thank our corporate video sponsor, our friends from the Hendricks County Flyer. Special thanks to the Flyer for making these broadcasts possible, as well as their title sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. 6:07 left to play here in the second period. with the visiting Martinsville Artesians up by a score, 26-13 over the Plainfield Quakers. Plainfield inbounds. They'll work the ball up, trailing 26-13. Drives the lane. Good drive. Got fouled on the way to the basket. A good, strong play there from Tim Bowdy. And that play should put Bowdy on the line, and it does. That is the 15th foul for the Artesians. And the foul was against Aaron Tincher. Bowdy's first shot up and good. 13 points now for the Quakers. Bowdy, the senior. Shot in and out. Going back the other way. Artesians on a quick transition. Got the ball pretty quickly into Greg Spina. And Spina was fouled underneath the basket. Bowdy dropping back, committed the foul. And that will be Bowdy's second foul here. Spina, first shot is up, and it is good. Bowdy with his second shot. And that is in, out, and then finally in again as the Red Pride bring it down their end of the court. Distributing the ball around. Down, left-hand side, looking closely. That is Garrett Patton. Patton gets the ball over to Jay. Jay with the dribble. Back to Patton. Patton, pull-up jumper, and will not go. Artesians with the rebound. Plainfield drops back quickly in defense. And a nice two-pointer, three-pointer from Troy Spears. 31-13, 5:09 left here in the second period. Patton with the ball on the other end, over to Jay. Long shot delivered, that won't go. And rebound once again, rebounding tonight, Aaron Tincher, who is Mr. Rebound for the Artesians. They get the ball down quickly, but a turnover. So the Quakers benefit from a too-quick transition. Courtney will inbound to Jay. Jay with the basket, right wing. And he is trapped. Finally gets the ball back out to Patton. Patton to Jones. Jones pull up three, and that one just sailed out of bounds. Don't believe it even kept it connected with the backboard. And that was a tough shot, and timeout is called. Though a little bit of a question about who maintains possession here from the Plainfield bench. The Plainfield Eye Care Center is located at 1855 Stafford Road, Plainfield. They're open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Friday. They can be reached at 803-2368 and found on the web at plainfieldeyecare.com. They provide expert eye care, fashionable eyeglasses, specialty contact lenses, and more since 1961. They congratulate Dr. Schaefer on his retirement and welcome Dr. Megan Walton as their newest optometrist. That's Plainfield Eye Care Center, 1855 Stafford Road in Plainfield. The Red Pride gym tonight with a nice crowd. They'll walk away from this one a bit disappointed as the Red Pride so far being smothered by the Artesians from visiting Martinsville. They're down 31-13 with 4:29 left to play. They'll inbound underneath their basket following the missed shot. Get the ball in on a long pass, and it is stolen away by the Artesians. The spin to the basket, and a great block from Josh Courtney. Courtney just knocked that ball right out of the way. Spina will inbound for the Artesians. The three, up, down, and rebound. Plainfield. Plainfield retains. They'll bring the ball down, dish the ball off. It is Jay from left pocket, and that three will not drop. Josh Courtney committed the foul on the rebound, and it will go back the other way as the Artesians will bring the ball down. Five team fouls on the Artesians, 5 for the Quakers. Right now the ref's drying the floor. So we wait for the Artesian inbound. 4-1-1, 4:11 left in this second period. The Artesians have been tough here tonight. Quakers battling back. Artesians bringing the ball down, drive, can't get it to drop, and a good rebound inside from Bobby Jensen. Jensen having a little trouble getting the ball out. They do get it down court, though. And a very long three that dropped for Luke Jones, and that would have been good internationally and in the NBA from Jones, who shot the lights out on that three, giving the Quakers 16 points. 31-16 as the Artesians go to work on their end of the court. 3:33 left here in the first half. And foul underneath. They're going to call it against the Quakers. And I believe Jake Jay will be called on the foul. Now they're saying it was against Colton Jones underneath on the baseline, and the Artesians will inbound. Ball in as they work that perimeter. The pull-up jumper, and it is a good one. That is Troy Spears. Both Spears and Spina have been exceedingly dangerous for the Artesians as it goes back the other way for the Red Pride. They work the ball inside to Jensen, kicks it back out to Jay. Nice baseline drive from John Aldridge. Aldridge made that one look easy as he puts 2 points on the scoreboard for the Quakers. Back the other way, near steal, and it is stolen away. And here comes the Quakers. Great hustle and a good steal there from Colton Jones. And timeout called by Martinsville. So a little bit of a momentum change there as Martinsville has had to deal with some tough inside D. We'd like to thank our corporate video sponsor, our friends from the Hendricks County Flyer. Special thanks to the Flyer for making these broadcasts possible, as well as their title sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Well, the Quakers here, a bit of a revival going on as they trail 33-18, but some good defensive hustle. As the Artesians bring the ball down. They're setting up their offense methodically here, forcing the Plainfield defenders to come out. Plainfield in the 3-2 as the Artesians very deliberate here with 2:13 left to play in the second period. Now Plainfield with John Aldridge applying some pressure. They're two long ball guys, Spina and Spears. Now as Plainfield exerts some pressure with Colton Jones. They kick it back out, long three, and it won't go. Jensen gets the rebound ripped away, but it was by a teammate as Jake J will control the tip. And Jake J brings the ball up for the Quakers. Ball over to Aldridge. Back over to Jones, and the corner shot. That was a nice long three from Jake J. And J adds 3 to his personal score sheet. Gives the Quakers 21 points. 33-21, 1:15 left here in the second period as the Artesians go back to work. Boy, they threw that one inside, and he was wide open. That was Aaron Sutton. Nice cut. As the Quakers now, with under a minute left. Thought about the three, brings the ball back out to the top. The pull-up, and can't get it to go. That was Jake J, missed the shot, and the Artesians will bring the ball down. Coming up on the 30-second mark left to play here in the first half. Spina, who has been an animal with the three-pointers, dishes the ball off. 21 seconds, 35-21. The Quakers have closed the gap here in the second period. The pull-up jumper, and it is a good one, a floater from 10 out. And the Quakers bring the ball up quickly with 3 seconds left. Pull-up jumper, and that long one will not go, but a nice effort there from Jake J to close out this first half. And at halftime, we see the Quakers with a score of 21 points coming alive offensively here in the second period. The visiting Martinsville Artesians, 37. Well, we'll take a halftime break here at the Plainfield Red Pride Gym. We'd like to thank our sponsors here tonight, the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. Take a break here, bring both teams out, and we'll tee it up for the second half here. We'll take about a 9-minute intermission here.
Your halftime performance tonight is presented by the PHS cheerleaders and the attendees from the annual Gingerbread Cheer Clinic, which was held last Saturday, December 1st, 2012. We thank those that are here today and those who supported our program. Special thanks to senior cheerleader Bailey Jackman for the choreography and music selection. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We are at halftime here for Plainfield varsity basketball, brought to you by the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. I'm Jay Baker, and we will resume our second half action here in about another 5 minutes. The Red Pride trail in this one by a score of 37-21. Well, they just buzzed the 3-minute warning back to the locker room. And the Artesians come out for their warm-ups. We'll be seeing the Quakers here in a matter of moments as we get ready for our second half of action here on the road in Plainfield, Plainfield varsity basketball. The visiting Artesians lead this one 37-21. And the Quakers a bit slow to come out. They finally do on their end of the court. Leading the team out, Colton Jones. And the Quakers will play from a 37-21 deficit. The Artesians, the one word we could use for the Artesians is they are big. They've had a couple of players that tonight have certainly stood out, one of them being Greg Spina. Spina is a senior, been deadly from outside the arc, and Troy Spears, a junior guard, doing most of the damage here in this 37-point first half. Good news is Plainfield only scoring 8 points in the first period, rebound to score more in the second period and only trail 37-21. We are just moments away from those huddles breaking and more varsity basketball action. Brought to you by the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. So the Quakers come out with Courtney Kurkowski, Tim Bowdy, and also Garrett Patton. So the Artesians will get the first touch here, and foul reaching in. They're going to call that one on Patton. That is Patton's second foul. That's the first team foul here in the second half. And so Martinsville here on the inbound. Halftime switches their end of the court now. And an excellent steal as Patton steals, goes coast to coast. And 2 quick points for the Quakers. 37-23 with 7:28 left to play. Long ball up. It is no good. The rebound goes back to the Artesians. Wide open. Spina underneath the basket. Couldn't get the ball to drop. And the rebound grabbed underneath by Garrett Patton, but Patton couldn't keep his foot inbounds, and they'll turn the ball back over to the Artesians. Underneath their own basket, pull-up jumper, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the Quakers will take over. Jones at the top of the circle. Tries to set up a play here, gets it over to Jay, and back to Jones. Bodie in the corner, kicks the ball back out, top of the key. Jay now trying to reset the offense. In the corner to Jones. Jones, long cross-court pass, gets it into Patton. Patton whirls, twirls, goes down to the baseline, lost the ball. But a nice effort there from Patton as the Artesians go back the other way and a travel. So the Artesians ultra aggressive on their end, but that's about the 4th turnover just from traveling. And the Quakers take advantage. Quakers go back to work, 37-23, 6:18 left here in the third period. Patton now dishes the ball down. Nice spin inside there from Josh Courtney. Couldn't get the ball to go. Courtney puts the ball back up. Rebound underneath, and they're going to call foul. He's going to ask to have the review. Of course, it won't happen, but they're going to call Bowdy on the foul. That's Bowdy's third foul, and second team foul on the Quakers this half. Artesians inbound. Get the ball down quickly to their end of the court. Kick the ball back up to the top. 3-2 defense from the Quakers. And a nice steal inside as he got to the ball. That was Jay with the steal. Jay now setting up the offense on the opposite end. Long shot from Jones, in and out, and rebound Artesians. Bringing the ball up quickly for Martinsville. It'll go all the way and drew the offensive foul underneath the basket. That was Spears' second foul. And that was a slow motion charge that finally resulted in Spears getting the offensive foul, and the timeout is called. Jay's Tree Farm, located at 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. They're open 9 to 5:30 on weekends and 3 to 5:30 during the week. Jay's Tree Farm, a great place for family outings and tradition, and they offer fresh, fragrant trees. It's that time of the year when you drive around, you see the Christmas lights, you see the Christmas trees. Make sure you get out to Jay's Tree Farm, 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. Quakers have been resurgent here of late. The trail 37-23 with 5:25 left to play. They'll inbound. And Jones will bring the ball up. Jones brings it down to Courtney. Back out to Jay. Jay tries to set up the offense. Long ball from Jones. Corner pocket, gets a three. And that is exactly what the Quakers need. Trailing 37-26. Now back on the other end. Pull-up jumper from the Artesians. As Jones brings the ball back up for the Red Pride. Pull-up jumper from Jones. Jones can't get it to go. Rebound Artesians. To feed the ball inside. Spina, unfortunately, looking for the foul, won't get it, and the Quakers will get the ball back. So Spina is a dangerous moving target for the Artesians underneath. Quakers benefit from that, get the turnover, and Jones brings the ball up. Jones over to Courtney. Courtney dribbles in, can't find anything. Long cross-court pass to Jones. Jones almost didn't get it, tried to feed it in. Turnover. Spina brings the ball up the other side for the Artesians. Spina takes it all the way. Inbound will not go. Underneath, rebound by Jones. Jones and Jay bring it up for the Quakers. Jones, long three. That won't go. It touched the top of the backboard. It'll be out of bounds. Jones has been bombing from the outside. And it has worked as the Quakers trail 39-26. A big, strong lead early on, 24-8 in the first quarter. But the Quakers have certainly eaten into that as this game has gone on. Some full court trap pressure being brought about by the Red Pride. As they finally break the pressure, get the ball down to their end of the court. Long ball got deflected on the way up. Rebound inside. And the foul is called. That's against Schwab of the Artesians. And that'll put the ball back in the Quakers' hands. Inbounding is Patton. Get the ball into Bowdy. And Bodie brings the ball up. Bodie, dribble, kicks the ball out to Jay. Jay pulls up, drops it off to Courtney, back out to Jones. Jones drives the lane, can't get the ball to drop, and just lost the handle there on the rebound. They're going to call jump ball. The possession arrow favors the Quakers, so the Quakers will retain possession. Good aggressive move there from Luke Jones, but could not get the ball to drop. And now a timeout is called. Apparently there is some blood on the floor, which is a serious matter in basketball, and they will take a timeout. Official timeout called. Creekside Family Dentistry invites you to come see Dr. Reed Johnson. They're located at 410 West Main Street in Plainfield. Dr. Johnson has 20 years of service and focuses on family, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. For more information, call them today at 838-6684 or learn more on the web at www.drreedjohnson.com. That's Creekside Family Dentistry, 410 West Main Street in Plainfield.
623-917.
Well, the Quakers, rocky start here tonight, but they have played some tough basketball to close out the second period, and things are looking good here in the third. 3:09, they'll inbound underneath their own basket. 5-second call as they struggle to get the ball in underneath the basket, and turnover back to the Artesians. Artesians will bring the ball up. Some good trap pressure being applied by the Quakers. Jay comes out. Nice feed inside and an easy 2 points there. That was Aaron Sutton for the Artesians as the Quakers bring it up. Quakers get it off to Courtney. Courtney can't get the ball to drop on the long one. And Jones gets the tip on the tipped rebound. Quakers maintain possession. Long shot will not go. That was Bowdy. Artesians with the ball, getting some pressure inside. Quakers turn the ball. Quakers on the steal. Jones with the steal, takes it all the way, and Jones is fouled, and it'll go to the line. So Luke Jones, 3-point play opportunity for the Quakers. 41-28, third team foul for the Artesians here in the second half. 2:09 left to play here in the third period. Colton Jones at the stripe. Can't get the ball to drop, and the Artesians will bring the ball up. Artesians drive. They'll have to kick the ball back out. Good pressure being applied by the Quakers. They drive the lane. Shot will not drop. And nice steal inside there as Jones brings it up. Jones pulls up, can't get it to drop. And Bowdy grabs the rebound. So the Quakers stay in business on their end of the court. A nice drive, can't get it to drop. That was Max Kurkowski. Kurkowski, the freshman, just could not get that ball to drop, but a nice move into the lane. Coming back the other way for the Artesians. Set up their offense. Drive the lane. The ball goes in over the top of Bowdy. Coming back the other way for the Quakers. Bowdy, top of the key, gets it down to Jones. Jones tries to go baseline, runs into a lot of traffic. Back out to Patton. Over to Kurkowski. Bowdy in the corner. Bowdy drives the lane, gets jostled. They wait, and there is no foul call. No, there is a foul. Kind of a slow motion foul as Bowdy tried to get position, but he did get fouled underneath. That foul committed by Keegan Northern. And Bowdy's first shot, not able to get that one to drop. Bowdy will get a second. .15 lead enjoyed here by Martinsville. Less than a minute left to play here in the third period is Bowdy's second shot. Up, and it is good. Now full court pressure being applied by the Quakers. Trying to make it tougher for the Artesians, and Bowdy with the steal up. He's strongly fouled on the way to the basket. In fact, all his teammates gave him the 5, but Aaron Tincher, man, not a real flagrant foul, but certainly Bowdy was shown a little bit of physical there underneath the basket. Bowdy, unfortunately, cannot get that first shot to drop. Bowdy has struggled just a little bit here on the line. Bowdy with the second shot. Can't get that one to drop either. The Artesians maintain control. Artesians bring the ball up their side of the court. Less than a minute, 30 seconds. There's actually 30 seconds left in this third period. And a foul.
Foul's on Colton Jones, his second foul, team foul number 3.
They're going to call that one on Colton Jones.
Getting to the Quakers, number 22, Josh Courtney.
John Aldridge comes in for the Quakers. Inbound for Martinsville. They'll try and set something up here. Under 19 seconds. Tough D on the outer perimeter from the Quakers. Back over to Spina now. 6 seconds. Someone's going to have to take a shot here. Wide open on the left side. They didn't do it, though. Spina put one of the final shots up. It won't go out of bounds. Though the Quakers tried to toss that ball down. And the Quakers will finish this quarter trailing Martinsville by a score of 43-29 as the Quakers have battled back in this game. An 8-point effort here in the third period. This broadcast of Plainfield varsity basketball is brought to you by the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care, which is located at 1855 Stafford Road in Plainfield, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Friday. They can be reached at 803-2368 and found on the web at plainfieldeyecare.com. They provide expert eye care, fashionable glasses, specialty contact lenses, and more since 1961. They congratulate Dr. Schaefer on his retirement and welcome Dr. Megan Walton as their newest optometrist. Well, one final frame here in the Quakers home gym. The Artesians inbound to get this fourth quarter underway. The dribble. Top of the key as he tries to find somebody, feeds it down right wing. Strong defense being applied on the perimeter by the Quakers. Aldridge is in the game. Aldridge applying some pressure. Nice rebound inside from Aldridge. Aldridge with a nice strong move brings the ball down for the Quakers. Quakers with Bowdy. Bowdy into Patton. Patton will dish it back out to Bowdy. Over to Jones now. Jones looks, had some room, does drive. The pull-up jumper does not go. A rebound coming back the other way for Martinsville. Martinsville brings it down to their end of the court. They trail comfortably, or they lead comfortably 43-29. Right wing, they try to feed it in. They get it in, and the foul on the shot. They fed the ball into Keegan Northern, and Northern will go to the line following the foul. That'll be the fourth foul for the Quakers, and they're going to call that one against Josh Courtney. That is Courtney's third foul. And that'll put Northern on the line for two. He misses the first. Now the Red Pride goes to work on their perimeter. Drives. Can't get it to go. Drew the foul. Good strong move there from John Aldridge, the senior. And that'll put Aldridge on the line. 16 foul for Martinsville. And that is Aaron Sutton with his third foul. And John Aldridge connects on his first. the senior. (45-30), 15-point lead. Cuts into it by one. 6:30 left to play here in the final period. Martinsville brings the ball down their end of the court, feeds it inside. Good D on the play from John Jay. And the foul underneath. Going to the basket was Aaron Tincher, and that'll put Tincher on the line. They're going to call the foul on Tim Bowdy. That's Bowdy's fourth foul. Shot is up, and it is no good. 45-31. Martinsville in front of the Quakers. Second shot goes, and the Quakers bring the ball down quickly as they need some points here in the fourth period. Bowdy in traffic, kicks the ball out to Patton. Patton to the top of the key. Bowdy now. Bowdy with the dribble, kicks the ball back out to Aldridge. Into Bowdy, into the corner. Bowdy can't get the three to drop, but Jay with the quick hustle. Rebound, knocks the ball off the leg of Keegan Northern. And the Red Pride stay alive on their side as they'll inbound. Patton with the inbound. 46-31, 5:40 left to play here, fourth period. Quakers need some points here. As Bowdy gets in trouble, gets out of it, gets the ball into Patton. Patton feeds it to Jones. Jones tried to go on the baseline. Too much Martinsville muscle. They make it. Bowdy kicks it back out. Jano did not take the shot. Aldridge kicks it out to Jay. They're letting them play here as Jones puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. And the ball comes back the other way. The feed and the layup. And an easy two-pointer for the Artesians. Up 48-31, 4:51, under 5 minutes left to play here in this game. Jones gets the ball, drives the lane strong, can't get the ball to drop. Nice, strong, athletic move from Jones. Just could not get it to drop. And Jones knocks the ball away, and I think they're going to call him for the foul. Luke Jones just drew his second foul. That'll be the 16th foul overall for the Quakers. 4:37, and the Artesians will inbound. Perimeter defense being applied there by Jay, and I think they're going to call him on the foul. That's Jake Jay drew the foul, senior guard. That is team foul number 7, so that'll put Martinsville on the line here. The first shot is up, and it is good. Coming in the game is Bobby Jensen, 6'5". As Martinsville's second shot is up and is good. That was Aaron Tincher on the line. Quakers bring it up quickly with Bowdy. Dishes it off to Courtney. They tried to feed it on the baseline down to Aldridge. Could not get it to go. Turned it over on the pass. Martinsville back on their end of the court, being very methodical, drawing the defensive pressure out. That is Courtney. Martinsville taking their time, setting this one up. 3:42 left to play, 50-31. The Artesians, very methodical here as they've been in control most of this game. This is going to force some pressure as Plainfield comes out. Courtney finally a little too aggressive, and Courtney fouls. That is Courtney's fourth foul and the 8th team foul for the Quakers, and that will put Noah Davis on the line. Davis cannot get his shot to drop. Plainfield on the opposite end. A bomber from Colton Jones. And Jones gives the Red Pride another 3 points. 50-34, 3:06 left to play. Once again, they will go into the deliberate offense and now a foul away from the basket, or foul away from the ball. Bobby Jensen trying to get some position in underneath against Hunter Stropes. And that'll put Stropes on the line, the 1-on-1. The first one drops. That is actually Keegan Northern back on the line for the Artesians. 51-34 as the Artesians now putting this game further and further out of reach. Can't get the second one to drop. Jensen with the rebound feeds the ball up. Bowdy with the ball. Jensen sets the pick. Bowdy drives the lane. Bowdy pulls up. Can't get the ball to drop. Rebound. Back out to Bowdy, and there's a foul underneath the basket. Looks like Sutton will foul for Martinsville. And Bowdy will go to the line. That is team foul number 7 for the Artesians. Bowdy's first will not go. Plainfield now substituting some guys in. Jake Maple, it's his first appearance here tonight. And Bowdy's second shot will not go. So Bowdy struggling just a little bit from the line here tonight as Martinsville brings the ball up offensively. Martinsville playing the perimeter, forcing the Quakers to come out. Jones, big defensive pressure there. 2:18 left to play, and the steal and the breakaway. That was Bowdy with the steal, Bowdy with the layup, and Bowdy hammered. He'll go to the line. Now they're saying it was just an out-and-out block. I thought there was a foul, but Bowdy went out of bounds with authority. At least he tried to play it up. The shot underneath the basket, and that was indeed a foul. That was Jake Maple going up. Make that Garrett Patton going up, and Patton was fouled during the shot, so he'll get 2. Patton's first shot is up, and it is good. Garrett Patton, the sophomore guard. And Patton's second shot up, and it is good. 36 points now for the Quakers. 2-minute mark left in this game. As the full court pressure being applied, they finally get it across the timeline. Bowdy in the game applying the defensive pressure. Martinsville taking their time. Drives and trips up inside. That's Noah Davis. And unfortunately, Bowdy called in that foul. Looked like a trip to me, but Bowdy fouls, and that is Bowdy's foul number 5. 51-36, the Artesians up over the Quakers. Bowdy will sit. And the Artesians will shoot. First shot up. Didn't look like it would go in. But it goes. It's Noah Davis on the line for the Artesians. Noah Davis' second shot does not go. Took a long time for the rebound to happen as Patton retains possession, drives all the way, takes it, and a nice layup from Patton. Minute 26, Martinsville brings the ball up. The perimeter offense. Finally, they drive down, kick the ball back out. Not a lot the Quakers can do. The Quakers try to steal, do steal, but the ball retains possession by Martinsville. Martinsville wide open, will not take the shot. Finally, the ball is out of bounds, and Martinsville will retain possession. 55 seconds left in this one, and Martinsville will coast to victory here tonight. The ball in, finally an open shot. They take it. And the Quakers bring it up. 40 seconds left in this one. Jones over to Patton. Patton with the spin move, got open. Shot would not drop. And the rebound once again, Aaron Tincher, who's been a rebounding machine. Ball is tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Quakers. So the Quakers stay alive with the tie-up. 54-38. It's been a big night for the Artesians here tonight, rebounding from a loss last week. Plainfield will suffer another one here at home. Jones. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Jones got his own rebound. The foul is inside, and that should put Jones on the line, and does. 11.2 seconds. At least Jones get an opportunity here to turn this 38 into a 40. Cut this lead to 14. First shot is up, and it is a good one. Colton Jones, the junior, forward on the line. Colton's second shot is up, and it is good. And we did get that 40 points we talked about. 54-40 as the Artesians inbound, and they're fouled. Foul is called on Patton. That will be his second foul. And that will place Noah Davis on the line. Davis' shot is up, and it is good. 15-point lead here enjoyed by Martinsville with under 10 seconds left to play, 9.7 on the clock. Second shot will not go. Jones with the rebound. Jones brings the ball down quickly. The pull-up jumper, it will not go. Gets his own rebound. Drives, can't get it to drop. And boy, Plainfield has just been ice cold shooting here tonight. Those final shots taken by Max Kurkowski, the freshman, getting a little game experience here tonight. And that will put an end to this contest. The final score, the visiting Artesians 55, Plainfield Quakers 40 as they go down tonight. We'd like to thank our sponsors, the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, and Plainfield Eye Care. For AudioSportsOnline.com, I'm Jay Baker. This has been Plainfield Varsity Basketball. Good night, everybody.